What's going on YouTube? I'm back with another video. This is the Isaiah Sanders Show. I'm Isaiah Sanders. And today we got some drama. You know, we like doing drama every now and then. Today we're going to be reacting to Stefon Diggs. Trial was an absolute disaster by Omeezy. Shout out my guy right here. We're going to see what's going on. I heard that Stefon Diggs was found not guilty. So what happened was that he alleged abused or choked a woman that worked for him. Let's see what's going on. I know he lost the Super Bowl and he lost Cardi B. That's 2 L's right there. So let's see what's going on. Let's react to this video.
And what was supposed to be the most open and shut trial of the year, the Stefon Diggs case was an example as to why you can't just have anybody be your star witness. His private chef claimed that there was some sort of financial dispute in which, in the blows of having the conversation, Stefon Diggs got physical with her, struck her, put his hands around her neck, and made other threats. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I heard about this story a while ago and thought that I was going to be strapped in for a long trial, something OJ-like. I was even going to live stream it for you guys.
Right.
But this ended in about 2 days and
the trial was only 2 days. That tells you that the evidence was probably slim to none. So what happened is, I'm gonna give you a little backstory real quick. They say he was having sex with this girl. They was dating and eventually became professional. The money got bad and now she want to sue. I believe victims, but sometimes people do money grabs, be money hungry. So we gotta be careful out here.
90 minutes of deliberation. There's one reason and one reason only. It's because the star witness that they had, the private chef that's in question, was absolutely out of her mind.
Over those 4 or so years, how would you characterize your relationship with Mr. Diggs?
I would say it's complicated. It started out as friends. We met, became successful. We decided I would come work for him.
What were the sort of terms of your employment like? Were you going to be living
She over there blushing and shit. Yeah, this over. She blushing.
with him?
Yes.
Let me get this straight. A private live-in chef that you were having sexual relationships with? Oh yeah. As a real freak nigga, I know exactly what that means. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long way for the channel. Help me reach my goals of having a private chef as well. No, this is a serious matter. Now, back into the video. Now, Stefon Diggs is an NFL star for what it's worth. Wide receiver for the Patriots, a pretty notable name and face in the NFL sphere. But also what he's known for is being a freak ball general. He has been linked romantically with Cardi B, having a baby with her. But even outside of that, I think Stefon Diggs has like 13 or 14 baby mamas or something like that. It's an actual outrageous number. From Cardi B to Drake's ex-model girlfriend.
Whoa. God damn. Wait, how many baby mamas? Wait, huh? God damn. Damn. My bad. Oh my God. Okay. Meet Stefon Diggs' 6 baby mamas, from Cardi B to Drake bikini model ex-girlfriend. Stefon Broad is scattered across 3,000 miles. This motherfucker be traveling. So he got 2 baby mamas in LA. I mean, he got 2 babies in LA, 1 baby in Florida, 1 in Buffalo, 1. Oh, he was getting busy up north. In New York, that's where he was clapping cheeks. New York, he got Cardi B, and then he got he got 5 kids with Cardi B. Am I reading this right? Oh no. 6 different baby mamas. Okay, I see. I'm thinking he had 5 different babies with these motherfuckers. Okay, I see what you mean. I see what's going on.
And from my neighbor to your neighbor, Stefon Diggs has a problem with having, you know, romantic relationships and seeing women as objects. Last thing that I'll say on this is that the baby's ages are extremely close as well. So it's not like he has any sort of discipline. This is a rather young dude who's having these babies back to back, even on top of these women. So it makes absolute sense as to how he catches himself in a situation where he is finding himself defending his name with a romantic partner that was supposed to be doing some sort of service for him. It's not like he sees women as anything else other than sexual objects. I say all this to say Stefon Diggs does.
My God, like 6 baby mamas, brother, wear a condom, my guy. Like, God damn.
Have a checkered past. Not only does he have all these baby mamas that are running around the nation, he also has that incident that ultimately I think got dismissed in court, and he filed defamation claims against another person, Chris Blake Griffith, where he allegedly drugged him and, you know, tied him down and tried to have some sort of sexual advances with him as well. But the word on the curb, generally speaking, is that you don't want Stefon Diggs to be around anybody that's a woman because he does not know how to handle himself.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
Diggs.
Why Diggs?
Man, no. We're gonna leave it like that. Oh, Stefon Diggs.
God damn.
Diggs.
But nobody want me to date his sister. I'm a great guy.
So this is why
The whole team said, fuck no, you're not dating my sister. Stefon Diggs is the Diddy of NFL.
everybody was ready to run with the story and narrative that Stefon Diggs did place his hands on his live-in chef slash maid slash affair partner.
So when you say he smacked
He
you,
smacked me with an open hand.
do you know which hand he used?
Right hand, right side of my
Do you know
face.
which part of your face got hit?
The right side of my face.
And then what happened?
And then he
But when the court case started, no one, and
she
I
didn't
do
even-
mean no one, saw the
She didn't even seem believable. God damn, she not even trying.
case going like this. A big feature of the 90 minutes was star witness and person that said that they got assaulted by Stefon Diggs, Jamila Adams, the chef in question. But it became quickly evident that something fishy was going on with this trial.
3 weeks ago, your lawyer demanded $5.5 million from Mr. Diggs, didn't he?
Mr. Diggs offered me $100,000
Ma'am,
to recant my statement.
That is a yes.
That is the
Your Honor,
only.
May we be heard to sidebar, please? Objection, move to strike.
Now, I don't want to take this situation lightly. There is an accusation of a man placing hands on a woman, somebody actually getting assaulted here, and it's because there's a discrepancy with money, so somebody getting taken advantage from that portion. So I went into this truly trying to understand what was going on, but like I said, it turned into a circus extremely fast. It starts off with Stefon Diggs' attorney claiming that there were 6 people in the house. This strangulation never happened. Nobody heard anything or saw anything of the sort.
It never happened. There was no strangulation, there was no assault, there was no incident on December 2nd or any other day. There were 6 people in Mr. Diggs' home on December 2nd, and not one heard or saw anything out of the ordinary.
From here, it only gets worse, though.
Yeah,
They dropped a
that
video of
makes
Jamila
sense.
Adams, the chef, dancing around her home, celebrating supposedly the fact that she had got Stefon Diggs and that she is going to now be rich and famous.
Hold on. Why? So Stefon Diggs chef is at home dancing. She dancing cause she got Stefon Diggs. She doing it. Yo, what? This is not real, bro. This can't be real.
Not only do they have her dancing on film celebrating
God.
because she believes she's caught Stefon Diggs, they also have her on the stands lying about text messages and not being able to explain key things. The claim is that Jamila Adams set Stefon
my
Diggs up and was going to
God.
lie on him in order to get paid. This could be seen through a text exchange between the two, but what she didn't know after deleting them is that on the other side of the phone, Stefon Diggs would keep these same messages. I don't know why that escaped her brain, but this was presented to her in court, and her reaction to this whole situation is priceless.
Is there a difference between the text messages that you provided to the Dedham police and the text messages that are here?
Yes, I deleted bet and put, and I'm ruining that bitch life.
Why did you delete those phrases when you provided those text messages to the Dedham police?
Because when I was abused in my previous relationship, when I would say things,
The objection is sustained.
he would.
The objection is sustained. There's no question there. Again, the jury will disregard it. Sidebar.
To really put the icing on the cake for her, though, is that they provide receipts, physical evidence showing that there was some sort of transfer of funds, a wire of $4,000 to her for services rendered.
And it turned out, Ms. Adams, you had gotten paid for 2 of the 3 weeks that you said you hadn't gotten paid for, right?
Okay. Yeah.
This is-
Yeah, she fucked up. She not getting paid. She tried to get Stefon Diggs, but I could just tell the way she just thought about that. She not. Yeah, she lying. I believe women and when they abuse, but like when somebody lying, we gotta call them out.
It's in a whole lot of stuff.
The yes or no question.
I can't answer your question correctly without the proper evidence.
You recognize this document as text exchanges between you and Sonny?
Yes.
And you write to Sonny, hey, so I looked over my transfers, payment history, and they sent payments, 11/7 and 11/21, totaling $4,000. So you knew that you had actually been paid for 2 of those 3 weeks that you tried to get paid for again, right?
I can't answer that question correctly.
When I tell you that this lady is clueless through this trial, I think that it is an understatement. She's like that silly, goofy blonde that they put on Disney Channel shows or rom-com movies, who is oblivious to any and every situation that's going on, but is actively living in it. At one point in the trial, they ask her, does she know that Stefon Diggs tackles 300-pound men or has tackled a 300-pound man before? Probably going along the lines of saying that, hey, he is so so strong that if he did put his hands on you,
Yeah,
you would
for
feel
sure.
it in a major way. Her response to this is that she doesn't know football.
He takes hits from 300-pound men for his job. True?
I guess.
Do you know that?
No, I don't know what his role is, and I thought he run the ball. I don't know if people, I'm not sure what he does. I don't know football. I don't watch it to know what. I've attended a couple games.
How many of Stefon Diggs' games have you gone to and watched?
4? I don't really watch it, honestly. I'm just there for the vibes.
Now, I know we were supposed to be taking this situation seriously,
This is
but
not
I just
serious.
think it's a little bit funny and had to pause for a second to think that this woman doesn't know anything about football. I'm not saying that I don't believe her, because I do think that she was there just to take the IG pictures and probably has no clue what's going on there. It's just interesting that she handled this question this way on stands, and I don't know who her attorney is, but
Wait, how did this go to court? Like, how did this even go to court? Like, so they have receipts of him paying her. They don't have evidence of Stefon Diggs choking her. They don't have no bruises, no marks. There was people in the house when she said that she got choked. 6 people in the house where she said she got choked. Nobody heard it. There's no bruises. There's no. How did this go to court? This shit not happening.
it did not prepare her to get blindsided. No pun intended. No football movie pun intended. It doesn't make Jamila Adams' situation any better when other members of the house who were there and people on Stefon Diggs' payroll / a part of his team were asked about the day of said events. The people that would see her come down in a towel, or the people that know of their relationship and have seen the ins and outs as to what goes on. They all are saying that, hey, she had no marks on her. She was fine. We didn't hear anything, and basically that she's lying.
Did you observe anything on her face?
No.
Anything on her neck?
No.
Did you see any redness or swelling?
No.
Was she crying at all?
No.
What was she doing?
She was walking around looking for a piece of a paper and a pen to write a card, to, I guess, write a note to him for his birthday gift.
Did you actually see Miss
Wait, what the fuck? Whose Uber Eats was that?
Adams without clothes on as you were getting dressed?
With a towel on.
Did you observe any bruising, redness on
No.
her neck or chest?
No.
Did you observe anything on her face?
No.
I'm taking you along this journey because all this stuff is really relevant to the situation. This is all day one of the events. Okay. It's clear that this lady doesn't have her story straight. There's some inconsistencies. And at worst, you can flat out say that she is lying on Stefon Diggs about a numerous amount of things that transpired in this situation. Nobody can corroborate her story. Even outside of the stories of Stefon Diggs strangling her and putting hands on her, the claims that she was underpaid by Mr. Diggs was also refuted by his financial team, with receipts and from his lead financial team member stating that they in fact even overpaid her for services that were never rendered because she was sent home early.
Do you recall receiving an invoice from Ms. Adams?
Yes.
Do you recall what that invoice was for?
It was for 3 weeks of services in November and reimbursable expenses. Immediately, I knew that it was incorrect because I had paid her. So it raised a flag. I needed to figure out, had I made a mistake or had she made a mistake? That caused me to look a little bit further into the reimbursable expenses.
What did you learn from conducting your audit?
That we had overpaid her.
Day 2 of the trial puts a pin in what would have been a long and lengthy court proceedings. The day starts off with Jamila Adams not being able to answer any question straightforward and honestly folding like a lawn chair or origami or anything else that's foldable. Oh, like Jamila Adams in this situation.
When you told Steph's girlfriend on January 1st, 2026.
I don't understand the question. I'm sorry. So
I haven't finished my question.
Yeah,
when
she
you
bullshit.
told Steph's girlfriend on January 1st, 2026, in a written text message, I didn't say that. You were referring to the statements that were reported in the press that you gave to the Dedham Police Department, correct?
I don't understand your question.
Yeah,
Did you or did you not?
She not. This girl lying. Stefon Diggs is not in jail. He's found out guilty of all charges. I like when it comes to like abuse or any form of abuse. When it comes to like men and women or whatever, any abuse in general. When people lie, I think they should go to jail. Like if you're lying, don't waste people's time. I'm surprised this even went to court. Then she over there dancing and shit that she got Stefon Diggs. This woman was dancing in the video because she thought she was gonna get Stefon Diggs. She thought she was gonna get rich. I'm Isaiah. This is Isaiah Center Show. I'm out of here, man.